It's time to get down to the brass tacks. My name is Mel Sams, and I'm the Managing Associate of Sams CPA located in Dunedin, Florida. Today we're going to be talking about filing an extension. Now, before you panic, we're going to go through some of the reasons why it may be advantageous for you to file an extension and also dispel some of the rumors and myths around filing an extension. First, I'd like to share my experience with you, and that is that when I sit with new clients and I meet with people, I have had a lot of people over the years tell me that they could not file an extension. Absolutely not. No way. And I always ask, well, why? Why is that? And I get answers like, well, that's a red flag. If you file an extension, that makes you more likely for audit, or they move your name up to the top of the list to audit, or it causes a penalty, or any other host of negative things that people have been told or read or heard over the years. Well, I'm here to tell you that filing an extension does not make you more likely to be audited, and it also does not raise your red flags for you, nor does it inherently cause a penalty, although we're going to chat in a second about what you need to do when you file an extension to avoid any interest charges or penalties. So, first of all, businesses, individuals, trusts, all can file for an extension. An extension is usually an automatic 6-month period of time under which you have to file your tax return. Now, notice I said file. One of the other misconceptions that I often hear is that filing an extension gives you an extension of time to not only file but to pay any taxes that may be due. Well, unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say, the extension does not give us more time to pay. It only gives us more time to file. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing necessarily to file an extension. So if you're working with a competent CPA and you need some more time to get your records together, or you need some more time to research something, or you're waiting to see what's going to happen with a particular tax law, and that's happened before, where changes have occurred after the first of the year that if you went ahead and filed, you may miss out on something. It's not common, but it has happened. Again, another reason to consider filing an extension if necessary. Now, mechanically speaking, an extension can be obtained electronically. And again, as I said, it's generally a 6-month extra period of time to file your return. And a CPA can help you determine if an extension is in your best interest or if it's easier and better just to go ahead and file before the deadline. Now, while a lot of extensions are filed for in the U.S. and a lot of good reasons for that, we also have to keep in mind, as I said, that if you're going to file an extension, you do not get an extension of time to pay. So you need to know with pretty close accuracy what your tax liability for the year is going to be. Because with that extension, a lot of people need to send payments to cover their liability. Now, if you don't worry, don't freak out. It may not be a bad thing at all, because if you miscalculate, you are charged with interest and penalty, but those rates in some people's mind are low enough to cause them to consider paying later and maybe letting the IRS be their banks, so to speak. There are some pretty interesting contrasts when you do calculations between the interest and penalty rates and what the rate would be from a bank. Now, I'm not saying don't pay your taxes or file your returns on time. I'm saying that you should be sitting down with a CPA to talk about your options and to determine the best course of action that fits your situation. If you have any questions or comments about this topic, or if you have any ideas for future podcasts, please let us know. We love to receive your feedback, and our contact information will be shown at the end of this broadcast.